All right, let's start the next. I gotta put this back. All right. Okay, so here's something we want to try. You ready? Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. I have something.
I'm Rex.
We're gonna test out.
Daniel, he has something we're gonna test out.
Yeah. First off, a big fan of the channel. I made you something.
Oh.
I'm shortening a lot of. This is from Clay Robbins, by the way.
Yes.
It says, a while back, I noticed your stand, podium, whatever it is, looks like books from Goodwill. So, as St. Liam of Neeson once said, I'm a man with a very particular set of skills. And the whiskey budget isn't very big, so I can't send whiskey, but I'm a carpenter, so I've always got a wood pile.
Yeah.
I guessed on size based on looking at bottle comparisons. I took black oak that I milled myself by hand about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
My kids helped me sand and fix it down.
Cool.
Finished it with a coat of oil and 3 coats of polyurethane.
Yeah.
Should be durable, but not too shiny.
Yeah.
Here's the official, ready? Harvested from the dark depths of suburban Orlando. Aged for 10 years in 4 different garages. This podium presents with a rich oak color with hints of oak. A strong oak aromas followed by dark oak undertones. A mid-palate oak flavor complements the subtle oaky finish. And if licked incorrectly, a slight metallic tang can be detected. This lever has been certified as both organic and unsustainably harvested. The mash bill by weight is black oak 97%, red oak 2%.
Wait, what about the other 1%?
Metal, natural oils, unnatural oils, and smooches.
Oh, that's the 1%.
Smooches is the 1%.
1%
We know we have to put that on.
Yes.
So look right over there to your left.
The font's like ye olde font.
Oh, it's so good.
Daniel, I think, no, was it Noah?
Clay Robbins.
Clay Robbins shall henceforth be known as the Woodmaster.
All right, go right over there. Look at that thing.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Whoa.
And dude, I don't know if you know anything about woodworking,
That is cool,
but
man.
he dovetailed that raw, unfinished edge.
Look, you got
Look at this.
It's like the. That is so.
Look at the
cool.
dovetailing on this.
Yeah.
It's your side too.
Yeah.
And it matches with the unfinished edge of the next piece of the It's amazing.
That is awesome. Thank you.
Now, it's a little taller than we were used to, which means it's going to make me look shorter, which I figured Rex would be fine with.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Thank you, Woodmaster. You have mastered so many woods.
Yeah.
And this mastering is the best mastering of wood.
Not bad, right?
Well, I want it closer to me.
I'm a little nervous about alcohol, like spilled alcohol destroying the top of this thing.
Now, I understand that's a reasonable concern.
Mm-hmm.
But this is 1% smooches, Daniel.
Oh, that's true.
Protected by the power of love.
That's the power of love. What movie is that? Is that Back to the Future? The power of
Let's see, we got there. Oh, the camera's cheated in your direction. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Still, I should put it further over, but I'm not.
But you're not gonna. No. Okay. Now this.
Look at this, man. I can actually. This is.
I know it's your height.
Yeah.
For me, I've got. No, it's actually just fine for me too.
Yeah. This is like the nice middle ground.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right.
Oh, and this feels like it's more up in a
know,
presentation position.
You
It's
fan?
more, it's more stable.
Yeah.
I like the hell out of that.
This is a gift from the magnificent bastard, Ara Derderian.
Ara?
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 Ara? Ara?
Ara Derderian, you magnificent bastard.
Now, this is a bottle from El Segundo, California. He says it's so close to LAX, you can probably taste the jet exhaust. But this is a California whiskey from R6 Distillery.
Okay.
It is supposedly local grains,
Yeah.
straight bourbon whiskey, aged New American oak, 43%. Don't know a ton about it, other than that they made it. Aged at least 2 years old, yeah.
Ready?
So, ready. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Also perfumey. None of the weird.
It's also a very aromatic wood. We're comparing it to the last video we did, but it's
not as dense and low end heavy.
and it's a step closer to an oaky wood, whereas the other was not
Yeah.
oaky. This is a step closer to the oaky wood, but it's still aromatic and it's still
nice.
It's still the damn near the effect of like a sandalwood. Maybe not the specific smell of a sandalwood, but that really aromatic, perfumey wood quality.
I tell you, I'm really excited about how old the craft industry is now that they're producing things like this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Used to be 4 years ago, everything we were trying was like, that's craft, that's definitely craft. And now it's like,
I
son of a
think
bitch.
whiskey nerds who are willing to color outside the lines of big brands that have been around forever with huge marketing budgets, that are willing to explore distilleries that are within driving distance to you, I think there has never been an opportunity to discover phenomenal whiskeys.
If we can keep them open.
This isn't a guaranteed situation, right? Because every once in a while there's craft and it's like, oh yeah, that's unfortunate. But very often you'll get something that's just really like well executed, and that could go toe to toe with big brands that have been around forever.
The nose is nicer than the palate. The palate starts a little bit flat and sweet, and then just finishes with this wood tannin sweetness.
Yeah, the nose is much nicer. It's more classic on the nose, of that honey. There's some apple in there, and it feels a little thin at, what do you say, 43% ABV? Yeah, 86%.
I love the nose.
Love the nose. I think there's probably more this whiskey had to offer it a little bit higher of a proof.
But let me say this. If you're just looking for a drinkable bourbon and you're out for a good night and a drinkable bourbon, this is just right down the middle. You know what this reminds me of? And I'm going to get it. Woodford. Woodford has that front sweetness with a little bit of barrel tannin finish.
It does.
And I think Woodford's more brown sugar than this.
I was about to say there's brown sugar in here.
But I think
Woodford has a little bit more of a thickness to those classic flavors. Did you say there was an age statement?
But it's a similar proof, right?
Did you say there was an age statement on this at all?
At least 2 years old, I think.
Yeah, aged at least 2 years is on the side.
All right, so this is 45, so this is close enough.
Yeah. That'll get us in the ballpark. We got Storm D'Angelo. That peat flavor and feeling you are getting is malic acid.
Yeah, I would really love this.
It's an awesome note in wine. And
pear flavor.
And super hard. Pear. I'm
pear.
so off.
I'm
so used to reading peat.
Peat.
Whiskey.
Yeah, that's
the
exactly
pear
what
flavor. The pear flavor in whiskey. Malic acid. Interesting. Okay. Awesome note in wine is super hard to replicate in whiskey. The only time I've gotten a real hint of it was in Yamazaki 12.
Yeah.
So maybe the Japanese barrel or weather patterns create that profile?
It's very possible. Wow. Because here's the thing, I love these kinds of things because like if you ever get banana in a whiskey, that's isoamyl acetate.
Okay.
Right? That's the chemical responsible. I love learning these things.
Yeah.
Malic, pear, isoamyl acetate, bananas. I love these. This kind of nerd science is my favorite.
Is much more of a deep, rich cherry on that Woodford.
Wow, they're really close though. I mean, this is definitely in similar territory.
The Woodford feels more aged, more mature, thicker. You know, same territory, but it's getting a nicer classic presentation of cherry.
There's a lot more density on the low end.
Yeah.
This one has all the same high perfume notes and the light wood tannin, but it lacks the low end depth.
Yeah. Yeah, that Woodford's just nice though, man.
It is. But that is shockingly drinkable.
Sure.
For California.
Sure. I wish though had a little bit higher proof, and I'm actually very curious to see what that turns into. We'll get back to your California ball busting. What that turns into after more than 2 years.
I get hints of double animal style.
I gotta tell you. So, like the In-N-Out enthusiasts.
Yeah, they're serious.
They are. Look, I've had In-N-Out. We have In-N-Out in Austin.
We
now.
do.
We have In-N-Out in Austin now.
Yeah.
And I think this is a perfect example of what you have emotional attachments to, right? Like good
Texans
memories.
and their Whataburger.
Yeah, I mean the Whataburger, right? And we like tell people like, oh, the Whataburger's phenomenal, and then they try Whataburger, it's like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a fast food burger, yeah.
And I eat it, it's like, yeah, this is like nostalgia and memories and deliciousness. Can't forgo the deliciousness, but I have no reference, I have no association, I have no nostalgia, no memory with In-N-Out, other than, you know, in my late teens, I'd be in California working a gig, and we go to In-N-Out. And it was pretty good.
No, I dig it. I like P. Terry's better. I like In-N-Out fries better, but P. Terry's burger's better.
See, Whataburger just takes the whole thing. What are you getting when you go to Whataburger?
I get the jalapeno one, and I add bacon.
You go the double meat, double cheese, jalapeno, and I don't bother with the bacon because I like to keep it tight. But
like a tiger.
Noah McBride, what's the most plastered you guys have ever been after a video, and how often while filming do you go, whoops, I'm drunk?
This question comes up all the time.
We're accused of being annihilated, blitz drunk in most of our Whiskey Tribe videos, and a lot of Vault videos too. We're not. We're just immature.
Here's the irony. Yeah, no, what's this we? You got a mouse in your pocket? Yeah.
If only you knew the power of immaturity.
Is that a royal we?
Join me, Daniel.
Yes. No, you're not my father.
If only you knew the true power of immaturity.
Here's the irony. I just did whiskey level 1 for the second time this month. Mm-hmm. We go through 36 whiskeys in 2 days. Mm-hmm. At the end of day 1, we had just gone through 18 back-to-back whiskeys throughout the entire day. And in the middle of it, I shot a whiskey video with you.
Right.
And before I drove home, I blew a .01.
Yeah.
That's how we're doing. Like when we're pouring back, we're not throwing things back.
So specifically,
tasting notes.
Specifically, the question was, are you guys constantly drunk? He didn't ask that.
No.
He said, what's the most plastered you guys have ever been after a video? For me,
I don't remember.
It was Whiskey Tribe episode number 2.
The second one ever.
And we were doing the ultimate cigar and whiskey pairing. And we had no plan for an episode. We just sat out here and drank a lot of whiskey and smoked a lot of cigars. And I think I was probably as buzzed from the cigar.
Oh, no, cigars will double down. Cigar whiskey combo will double the impact of what it feels like to have the alcohol. Sorry, on the microphone. But I remember we finished that episode, stopped shooting, and then we're like, we still got 3 more cigars. We're like, screw it. So we just kept pouring whiskey and smoking cigars. We definitely had to sit that one off.
Those are simpler times.
Yeah, it was me and you with a camera, and whatever that hairpiece looking thing on the microphone was.
Oh, it's the mullet of whatever we gave a name.
Yeah, totally.
The power of immaturity, Daniel. Wait, did I miss one? Wait, no. Noah McBride. Oh yeah, it was the most plastered.
Yeah. All right.
Now's the most plastered because I lost track of the comments.
Evidently.
Pleasantly surprised on the nose.
Drinkable.
Very drinkable. I wish I had a little bit more to offer on the taste. I think it probably could have been achieved with a higher proof, some more time in the bottle, going in a really nice direction. With the Woodford, though, the comparison really kind of,
it put it in its place a little bit.
Yeah, Woodford's like, it's really popular for a reason. It's super good. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may fight for a friend.
Steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.